What if the most dangerous place in the world was your own bed? Most people look forward to sleep, but for some, closing their eyes isn't rest. It's terror. This is somniphobia, and it's more real than you think. What is somniphobia? Somniphobia is the intense, irrational fear of falling asleep. It's not just insomnia. It's not just, I can't sleep. It's a full psychological terror, a panic response triggered by the simple act of closing your eyes. Sufferers don't fear the dark. They don't fear monsters under the bed. They fear sleep itself. What might happen while they're unconscious, unprotected, vulnerable. Symptoms. The symptoms are brutal. As bedtime approaches, the anxiety builds. Heart racing, sweating, shortness of breath. Some people pace for hours fighting the exhaustion, refusing to let themselves drift off. Others sleep with the lights on, the tea blasting. Anything to feel less alone in the dark. In severe cases, people go days without sleep until their body simply shuts down from exhaustion. And even then, the fear doesn't go away. What causes it? So where does this fear come from? In many cases, it starts with trauma, a car accident, an assault, a medical emergency, all experienced while the person was sleeping or waking up. The brain links sleep to danger. And once that link is formed, it's incredibly hard to break. For others, it begins with sleep paralysis, that terrifying moment when you're half awake, unable to move, sometimes seeing or hearing things that aren't there. Imagine waking up and not being able to scream, not being able to move, just trapped. Many people with somnophobia are convinced they'll stop breathing in their sleep, or that they'll have a heart attack, or that they simply won't wake up. It's not just a fear of sleep, it's a fear of death wearing sleep's face. Real cases. Let's talk about real people. There are record documented cases of individuals who haven't had a full night's sleep in years. One person described it like this: every night feels like standing at the edge of a cliff. I know I have to jump, but I'm terrified of what's at the bottom. Another case involved a young woman who developed somniphobia after witnessing a family member die in their sleep. For 3 years, she slept in 20-minute intervals, just enough to function, never enough to rest. The condition destroyed her job, her relationships, her health. She lost 30 pounds. She hallucinated from sleep deprivation. And yet, every night, the fear came back. Can it be treated? The good news? Yes. Somniphobia can be treated. The most effective approach is cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. It helps patients rewire the fear response, slowly reintroducing sleep in a safe, controlled way. Exposure therapy is also used, gradually, step by step, teaching the brain that sleep is not the enemy. In some cases, medication helps manage the anxiety enough to allow the process to begin. It's not easy, it's not fast, but people do recover. The brain that learned to fear sleep can learn to let go. Somniphobia is a reminder that fear doesn't need a monster. Sometimes the most terrifying thing is something every human being has to do, every single night. If you found this video unsettling, good. That means it worked. Subscribe to Fear Wired, because the darkest things are always worth understanding.